So in a previous example, I had showed you how you can just temporarily move the projection based on changing the project coordinate system. So in this example, we had changed this file, which was in North American Datum 1983. It was a WGS 84, WGS 84, to have it show up as a North American Lambert conformal conic. So let's say, for example, that I wanted to, we're going to move this file. This will be temporary. We're going to make it this North American Albers equal area. So you can say it's showing this box here because it's basically saying it's a good projection for Canada, part of Mexico, Canada, and the US. So I'm just going to hit apply here. And this is just going to be basically visually change this to be equal area, right? But if we actually look at the file, it's still under properties, and then we look at the information, it's still WGS 84. So let's say we want to permanently change this file, meaning that if we shared it with someone, if I sent you this shape file, if I zipped it up and sent it to you and I wanted it to have the Albers equal area as part of it permanently, so the first time you open it up, it would actually be in that projection, you would have to go ahead. There's a couple of different ways to do it. I'm going to just show you one of a few different ways. One is you just hit Vector Data Management Tools and then Reproject Layer. So basically our input layer is here, and what we want to do is set this up so that our target coordinate system, this is the coordinate system that it's currently in, but we want to make our target, and I have the number here, it's 102.008, which is that North American Albers conic. And I'm going to hit run in a second, but I want to actually make a location. We're going to save the file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my cartography. I'm going to go to that same folder that I've been working from, this short tutorial in class. And this just saves time from typing it. You don't want to write over the file, but I'm just going to call this Alber equal so that I know that I did that. And then you're just going to hit run. And then you're going to hit close. Now they both show up again because we just changed this project projection to Albers, but I want you to take a look at two things. One, I'm going to go to the old file, and we're going to look at the coordinate system and notice that it's still WGS 84. And then we're going to go to properties. On this one, you're going to notice that it's actually changed. So what is actually making the change? Of course, there's a mathematical formula that's happening, but I also want to point out one other thing here, and that is if we open the file up, so if we look at the file, it actually, you go to the original folder and it created the one that I called Albert equal area. So what I haven't really pointed out is that these PRJ files, right? So multiple files make up a shapefile. So this state provinces file is made up of all of these files. So again, you have to share these with everyone, right? So if you're going to share this with someone, you have to copy all of these files, give them all of those files. So one of the files that goes along with the shapefile is the PRJ file, which represents projection file. So I'm going to open this up in like a text editor. And you can see that this text editor includes the information for how the data is projected. So you can see here, this is how the software has coded it, but you can see it says datum WGS84. It uses this specific spheroid. We'll talk about this in class during lecture. Right now, if I open the other one up, the one that I reprojected, notice that, so this is the one, the original, the WHS-84, and if you look at the other one, this is the Albers equal area. So here is the projection and coordinate information for that reprojected file. So these PRJ files go along with the file, and as the software like reads the file and it's looking at this PRJ file. So that completes the example of showing you how you would permanently change a file, permanently change the projection of the file.